Indonesian President Joko Widodo meets some of the Group 7's leaders on the sidelines of G7 summit in the Bavarian Alps, where he discussed various issues, including on food and energy crisis and how to create peace between Ukraine and Russia and to stop war in Ukraine.
German Chancellor Olaf Scholz welcomed Indonesian President Joko Widodo to the Group of 7 summit held in the Bavarian Alps on Monday. Indonesian president was invited due to being the leader of one of the 5 major democratic emerging economies. In their bilateral meeting, President Widodo and Chancellor Scholz discussed about cooperation between the two countries, such as on new and renewable energy. According to President Widodo, Germany is expected to involve in managing Indonesia's 474 gigawatt of new and renewable energy potential. Indonesia is ready to follow up its cooperation in German industrial quarter development that in the future will become a production base and for global supply chain. President Widodo in the meeting also expressed Indonesia's appreciation of Germany's support for its G20 presidency. Indonesia this year holds the presidency of the larger group of 20 of major economies, which also includes Russia and China.
Meanwhile, President Widodo also held a bilateral meeting with French President Emmanuel Macron on the sidelines of the G7 summit on Monday. In the meeting, the two leaders highlighted the situation in Ukraine and Indonesia's G20 presidency. President Widodo delivered Indonesia's appreciation for President Macron's efforts to create peace in Ukraine, saying though the situation, as all understand, is complex, but all parties need to try for it because food crisis would be getting worse in the war if the war in Ukraine continued. While President Macron hoped for the success of G20 under Indonesia's presidency and expected for concrete cooperations as the outcomes, President Widodo and President Macron also discussed on enhancing the two countries' cooperation, particularly on economy, defense, and strategic industry cooperations. After attending G7 summit in Germany, President Widodo will continue his official trip to Ukraine and Russia.
While during President Widodo's bilateral meeting with British Prime Minister Boris Johnson on Monday, two leaders agreed to strengthening cooperation in the field of new and renewable energy and food security. Prime Minister Johnson underlined the existence of bilateral relation roadmap between Indonesia and the United Kingdom, which showing a strong relationship between the two nations. It's more easy to enlarge and strengthening relationship between the two countries by having bilateral cooperation roadmap, Indonesian Foreign Minister Retno Marsudi said after Indonesia-UK summit.
I'm very worried about the hybrid